What's going on, fellas? Facebook. It's your boy J Mitch. Said I was gonna do some videos. That was last week. Just been busy ordering parts, trying to get things together today. Just want to talk about a couple things that I received in the mail today and some things I've just finished up. I've been prepping myself to do some builds. I have a lot of builds I'm working on, a lot of things I'm doing. I feel like I build more than I run. I feel like somewhere in my head, I really like to build more than maybe I like to run. I don't know, something's wrong with me. Um, but yeah, I have all these projects lined up. This is an unexpected project, but it's a good project. It's a Typhon V3. I received on trade for my X01 at my local hobby shop. I was thinking that, well, maybe I'll trade the Typhon and it'll be easier to sell online than the X01. But I don't really have any buggies, and I know the Typhon puts up numbers, so I'm just gonna hold on to her, and we'll get her done. So a couple things I have going on with this car. This is going to be a speed build. It's going to be geared. I want to call it prototype gearing because I don't know many people that are going to be running the gears that I'm running. I've been advised not to run these gears, but it's going to happen. You only live once. You learn off of experience. That's how I feel. Trial and error. It's the stock system anyway. So it's 2-year warranty on the stock system. So yeah, that's all I'm saying about that. Um, but kind of cool thing I did to it today. I kind of got some stuff in the mail that helped me work on this thing today. One thing that I actually ordered two of these hot racing spools. You can see the item number there is AON25R02. I bought this from eBay off of a seller called Liquid RC. Inside you'll see you get the actual center spool. It works with your existing drive cups. You get some retaining rubber bands to hold the pins in the shafts, and then you get some screws to mount your gearing onto the spool. What you do is you disassemble your old differential. But what I did is I just bought a set of cups on eBay too. I don't remember who I bought that from. But I bought a set of drive cups because I figured maybe one day I might want to take it to the track and I don't want to have to rebuild the diff. So I just figured I'd buy the drive cups. It didn't cost me much, maybe $8, if that. Don't remember, like I said. But what you do is you get those drive cups and you take the stock motor mount bearings. You install those on the cups first. And then on this side, you want to start the rubber band, not put it all the way down, but you throw your cup in, take the drive pin from inside the differential, or hopefully you bought some pins for your drive cups, and you stick those pins in. Well, you stick the drive cup in, and then you line it up to fit your pin in down there. Then you just roll your rubber band in over on this side, roll it down on this edge, and it's fine. You're good. And you kind of do the same thing over here, with the exception of you want to get, instead of the rubber band, you're going to get your gear set on here first and make sure you mount your gear in the correct direction. You don't want to push it all the way down because you still have to put the pin in there. But what you want to do is the same thing you did on this side, and you throw your pin in, and then after your pin's in, then you push your gear all the way down, and that will keep the pin in once you push the gear down and cover it up. Then you just, after you do that, you just screw your gear down, and then you're good. One thing that I would suggest is, I know some people might not have the same issue I had, but I got some flush mounted screws for to install my gearing there on the on my spool. It just was easier and made sure I didn't scrape my mount. Just want to give you a little more backstory on these hot racing spool. Me and Henry Fords, we were talking about building spools for our Arrma products, and he came across this hot racing thing. He said, "Jay, have you seen this?" And I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And I check it out, and sure enough, it was listed, but there was no picture. So I contacted Hot Racing. They said it was coming soon, and that was a couple weeks ago. And then Henry lets me know, "Hey, Jay, I ordered mine. Did you get yours?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "The spool." I said, "Okay, cool." So I went and checked it out, and I bought two. I bought one for my V3 Typhon, and I bought one also for my V3 Italian. So shout out to Henry Fords for reminding me about this. I definitely got to give him credit for the help he's been, and he's helped me out a lot. We talk regularly. He's just not one of those guys that you ask a question and that's it. I mean, this guy has helped me out so much, and I definitely appreciate it. We got a couple other things going on, so that'll be cool in the future. So I received two of these today, and I'm just upgrading my toolbox. I'm using some cheap Harbor Freight type tools. Not all of them, but some of them are. Of course, they're not in here. But yeah, I picked this thing up from Lowe's. It's okay, but it's garbage. This thing was pretty cool. It's Dortrax multi-tool. This was pretty cool, but it's a little wonky for me. Like the tools don't stay all the way in here. Like they stay in, but they'll slide all the way in. Like it's not convenient. So I ordered some MIPs in my MIP tool set, and I ordered quite a few different tools, but I'm a fan of some, just taking out 5 of the same screws for a motor mount. I like to use my Black & Decker drill, and something cool Mr. Henry Fords was putting me onto some tools called Arrma, and everywhere I looked, the Arrma tools were sold out or they were on back order, and I just couldn't wait. So then I noticed some of the Arrma numbers were the same numbers as EDS. EDS tools can be found all over the internet. So if you look here, this is a power tool tip set for a power driver, just like that Black & Decker driver that I just had. If you look at that number, EDS 500902, if you look up Arrma 500902, you will see this exact set. I promise. And it might be different, but I don't know. They look very similar, so I'm taking a chance. And so far, they look. I mean, I've used them today, and they've worked great for me. It's perfect. It's perfect. So I'm thinking these in conjunction with the MIP tool set that I ordered. I shouldn't have to buy any more hex drivers for a while. Should be good for a long time. So again, I got to shout out Mr. Henry Fords for that. So he put me onto Arrma, and like I said, I couldn't find them in stock, and I'm more of an instant gratification type of a guy. So that's why I got these guys. But yeah, I'm going to be a busy guy. I got a lot of builds, rebuilding the Rustler, doing some things with my X01. So there'll be some stuff coming up in the near future. Just thanks for watching. Thanks for checking me out. And we can't forget about that serpent down there. That serpent's ready to go, man. Oh man, that serpent's beautiful. But again, guys, thanks for watching. Tune in to me next time. Happy New Year. Hope you had a good one. I'll holler at you. Peace. It's your boy J Mitch.